Anyway, minim say will be atimdi. Wanting to know my take on a year idea a free enra. A chagu ewo a year medium. I must be honest. From Anopa, wisdom tenye. My goodness, how I can speak on this matter without one men compromise obia again without wanting to do associate myself with anything like say me running away and also not condoning a nonsense. Tienye. My goodness, who flano pasa kwaya mefasua meka sa fix the country in semu yibia one enkobane se ede obia ba kwhye eye kokua bia mu na two ensa nkoba se asem to ye ebia wudwane and three mensa nkondoni ensem hunu. I am pained, and when I say I am pained, to be honest with you, I am pained. I am a yamakumem. I am a yamakumem. Say one okona ye kono. You may be sorry here from the days of Happy FM. Sometimes when you listen to people who I don't know what is wrong with them. Na omusha siaso omo kasa a certain type of way. Na wabusa won say sabi obi ni kura be ye den wiase ni. At no point in the history of this country Anna yemubi ye bibia wo my way mu for our own parochial interest. Now as a parochial interest in tia sabi impeduasa me say MPP mu na me wo obia mpamo me. I sat on Happy FM for 4 years, almost 5 years. Continuously I was bashing this government. Man started and bashing government know what time I'm about XYZ at any Power FM. Say a parochial interest in will be your bibi okrom ha. Aka me free sabi MPP fie dwaben bomfa chance me kogina elections ewo dwaben constituency. There is no way any person can beat me to it. Etika will stay the course in the MPP. Sabaya kameni na mua kasama MPP a metimi akwa a member of parliament for a year dwaben. Asantiago na me free PV of ye can say ye can say kwabena P Victor Usu ekrom eho MPP station tika metimi aginam akasama MPP defend the walls of this government whether I like it or yes, and one day maybe they would have crowned me to be a member of parliament of that area. But na anya san yemu bi peno. Yemu bi genuinely want to fight for the people of this country, but it looks like we've taken a wrong course, and the course and the lane we've taken is very lonely and can be very, very lonely sometimes. MPP for any trouble, and NDC for any trouble. So these are disappointed MPP and for and far here the and the coin the see NDC for I am telling you on authority says seven previous semi free MPP Musa me baba the agenda of the NDC and can stay with MPP. The only reason we continue to speak against the ills of a Akufo-Addo government is because we fought for him to become president of this nation. And we believed he was going to lift the bar. Unfortunately, that is not what happened. He is worst. Now here lies the case when you find people you think say you can fight with them on this cause that is so lonely. Wanting to fight for the Ghanaian youth, wanting to fight for the Ghanaian people, it becomes so lonely. emre bi panimu be frame etu me for say ohene ma meka asem kire the dangerous way, the dangerous side of the road to drive in is in the middle. It is either you drive on the left or you drive on the right, and it's how panimu no me susu se eyese me de ne bo ekoma no. Some people for ni NDC for na eka aya esuye ya. But when people you have chosen to work with, to fight with, on the course with, through their actions and inactions, they continue to hurt the gains of a movement and nipa bebre ababe jedia, then sometimes you are left with nothing. Now you are left in a position you don't know what to do or what to say. Fix the country started along the line. We believe that people in this country deserve better, and for that matter, if there is a movement, a bit me abuama man for no doduana benya a better standard of living. Yamfi ya honko join it, niyam fight it for the people. And so far, I will be very honest with you. I will not come and sit here and make sure say, meka say nipa bi wo ulterior motive. Look, I'll tell you honestly. I have had conversations in the past in private with Captain Smart, with Oliver. I will say it in all no uncertain terms. Say, listen, at no point do I sense say any of these people have their own parochial interest. But obviously, some of these excesses can be avoided. Some of these excesses, you bet me avoid it. You might not like Oliver. Listen, I am so angry with what has happened, just as equal as you are angry with. But honestly, when I speak to him behind the scenes, I believe that he does not mean anything bad for this country, except that some excesses can be avoided. If only nipa and a dealie. Enipa na oni omo dealing, you need to understand their psyche. Yes, I would tell Mase said the omo dwene they put premium on. Look, say ye we amount for ni sika na yadia en hawomo. Say ye ku omo na yadia en hawomo. But the very moment you touch on say, oh kotri to their demonstration, they think it is much more just a grievous than say oh sabi obi wi ni sika. It's in the very moment you understand the psyche of the people, say excess is when you na be avoid it. Yane Captain Smart eshiaye, yane Oliver eshiaye, ye nyina ye meeting. Then people say, and one more year political party be agenda. Somebody should go and ask Samejamfi. At the end of Mass Samejamfi Kote arise Ghana. It is because we simply said that no, we are not doing any political party's agenda. But obviously, Sabio, Yebekan Samnoa, Enye, and the Kufado, if it happens, say, a benefit Mokosa, so be it. But genuinely, we feel something must be done. But like I'm saying, these excesses can be avoided. We go to parliament, yes, you Pikati or parliament. Fix the country. Yako do parliament so me yengurem. What do we do? The leadership of parliament see am 10 members you bet me rat the forecourt akwatena eye now it is up to us say you be accept it or no, and now say you be man the media I go ahead with her agenda of say fix the country is disunited, and it looks like every now and then we are giving them a reason to shoot us. We are shooting our own self in the foot. Yes, everybody believes I'm a papa. Everybody believes the kind of leadership we have received in the last 4-5 years. It is the worst we've seen in the last 30 years. And somebody has to speak up. But in the course of doing this, I believe say yankasi ebetumi atena near your sober reflection. Near who says some of these excesses are unnecessary. It is stupid. It doesn't make sense. We can move away from it and fight the cause. For over 6 months almost, I decided say I was going to stay back, refrain myself from activities of fix the country, because I believe so strongly say na say you have a charter which guides the steps of people within the they can say the movement. After a year and Nestor Yabuadin in same hunu fix the country suffered a year you can say grave identity crisis. We wanted to gain the people's confidence again, and the right time for us to gain the people's confidence, Yankasi says shoot you in the foot. I will plead with the Ghanaian people, say, baby, I do not. We won't defend anything. Look, no matter how much I tried to say me defend this idea way from Enra, how I tried that I was going to turn the narrative around. It simply does not make sense at any point in time for us to even think of say you know. But I don't think it's worse off than the people stealing people's money in this country. I don't think it is worse off than Sebio and Sasia. The Ghanaian youth believe that police armed demonstration, and worse than that. We are sorry. We are just sorry. We are sorry. We can't justify this. From Enra, we tried any means possible to change the narrative, but it doesn't change. At no point does it make sense. I am not going to sit here and blame anybody, do the blame game. This one did that, this one did that. Somebody did this, somebody said this, somebody said that. It is not necessary. What we are doing right now is that police in him. And we are not going to play the game of saying, listen, me, I will be very honest with you. When I had foreknowledge of what was inside that letter, it was late. That is not what we stand for. At no point do we want to inflame this country. At no point. Yes, we one way or the other might be say Yabeka can be say what happened in 1979, because genuinely we feel that what is happening today is worse than what happened in 1979. But do we genuinely feel that we are the people supposed to carry arms onto the street? I don't think that is what I want to do. I don't think that is what Oliver genuinely want to do. I don't think that is what Captain Smajolino genuinely want to do. Oda ye woma maino. Eni si ye hunu de ekoso na entwa yie. And you see putting the leadership of this country on their toes by enlightening a young man for now. If in the course of doing that there is a repercussion, so be it. But I can tell you in all honesty, this was an excess. It could have been avoided. And yet, say, you see, and when I sat down in the evening, me turning the narrative around. Then a second voice in my head was saying that you are doing exactly the same thing MPP has been doing. That when they are on, they are wrong, and as for more mistake, they don't have the decency. So out they have made a mistake with what they did, their actions and inactions. So. I'm saying, no, we can't defend this nonsense. This is nonsense. This cannot be defended. I don't think this must anyway be defended. Say you call it out. Say political parties should be bold enough to call out. Say wronger. They should accept they've been wrong. I don't think say at this point what I want to do or any person want to do is to defend our actions when clearly we are wrong. So, Ghana for I know say I do say will be able to open, but the so ebejo.